Hey coaches, hope you're having an awesome day. I am super excited for today's topic, which is handling price objections. I know this is a huge one that comes up, and it's one that we sometimes all freak out about or get a little nervous. We get those butterflies in our tummy and we're a little unsure as to how to respond. So this is how you do it. As you start inviting people into your challenge groups, the most common objection that you're going to get is the money objection. You're going to start hearing people saying that they can't afford it. And this is the thing. Most of the people that you're talking to don't already have a specific budget for their health and fitness. That's why they're talking to you. That's what we're here to help them with. So when you start hearing concerns about price, just realize that in most cases, the price isn't the real problem. It's just the most convenient excuse that they can give. So what you need to do in that situation isn't just stop responding. It's not ignore them. It's not harass them. It's not anything other than just ask a few more questions so you can see where they're coming from and you can start building value on the product or the challenge pack or Shakeology. So something, for example, like if a client says something like, yeah, I want to join your challenge group, but I just don't have the money right now. You want to relate and disarm the objection, saying something like, great, I'm so glad that you see the value in these challenge groups. I know it's going to be a great step in reaching your fitness goals. And hey, I totally understand where you're coming from. A lot of my clients had the same reaction or same concern when they started. I just want to help you any way I can. So with that, you want to finish or follow up with a question. You want a question not to be a yes or no type question like, hey, do you want to do it? No, you want to ask something that's going to relate to what they just said. You also want to build the value in a challenge pack. So for example, one thing you could say is, can I ask you, what part of the challenge group are you most excited about? When you ask a question like that, an open-ended question, people start to sell themselves. If they say something like, man, I'm so excited for having a group because I never have accountability and this sounds like the perfect way for me to reach my goals. Boom, they just sold themselves. You don't have to do anything. So remember that you want to ask open-ended questions. Another thing you could say is, would the sacrifices you'd have to make to get started be worth it for you if you reach your fitness goals? This is an interesting one because a lot of people are afraid to invest in something else because the truth is they don't think they can do it. The truth is that they don't think that they are going to get results, so they don't think it's going to be worth it for them. But you're saying, in this case, you're saying that if you have to make sacrifices to afford this challenge pack and you actually achieve your results, will that be worth it to you? Most people would say, yes, of course. If I can actually get results, yeah, right? Because if they're asking a question about health or fitness or weight loss or getting toned or eating healthier, it's probably not the first time it's come up for them. I don't know about you, but I personally had struggled with my health and fitness for like 11 years. All of my pre-adolescent, adolescent, teen, young adult years before I found Beachbody. So when I heard about it, I personally was like, I'm all in. But I know a lot of people are not like that because a lot of people have tried different things and failed and not found value in them. So it's not always about the money, right? Sometimes it really is, and then that's a whole different subject. But when it's not, you want to figure out what the issue really is. Another thing you could say is, number 3, I just don't want to let financial concerns keep you from taking some important steps that could change your life. So how can we make this work for you? This one is a little more direct, obviously, but it also is more, it makes them think about their commitment to what they're wanting to do. And also it makes them do some thinking like, okay, well, if I stop spending such and such amount on this thing, then I can start investing in that, right? One of the questions in our scripts is, how much do you spend on junk food or fast food each month? One time, I personally had a client say that they spend $400 each month on fast food or eating out in general. When I heard that, I was like, dang, like I don't even spend $400 on food at any month. Like, and I feed 3 adults. That's a lot of money. And then, The sad part was that the person ended up not joining the challenge group because they said they couldn't afford a $140 challenge pack. But the thing is, a lot of people don't see how when they purchase a challenge pack, they're getting 30 days of a meal and they're saving so much money, so much heartache, so much research, so many other attempts or failed attempts. What we're doing here is we're offering them a simple solution, and they don't always see that. That's okay. That's where we just continue being consistent and keep asking the right questions. So after you ask some of these questions, you can circle it around and do the invite again. Something like, I know it may not be easy to get started, but I can promise you that it'll be worth it. Besides, the company has a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't seeing the results you wanted, you can get your money back. You've got nothing to lose and a whole lot to gain. Can I count on you to be in this next challenge group? So this right here is disarming, saying, hey, I get you. I understand where you're coming from, but I know it's going to be worth it for you, because it's been worth it for me and it's been worth it for my clients. And it's also saying there's a 30-day money back guarantee. If you're not getting the results you want within 30 days, you're good. There's no risk. You haven't lost anything, but you will lose something if you don't try. So that's kind of just where we have to keep our mentality when we're helping new people get started. So your daily action items for today are: number 1, share with the group what flavor of Shakeology you've had today and your workout. Number 2, share with the group some ways that you've successfully overcome objections. And number 3, post a tip on your social media page using a picture or a video on how to stay motivated in sticking to a fitness and or healthy eating program. And make sure you tag me. So thanks so much for checking in. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.